'Twas a week before Christmas, when all throughout CEWT, not one thing was working, not even the heat. The computers were off, the desks were all bare, except for poor Paul, who was asleep in his chair. The apprentices were home, snug in their beds, while visions of certificates danced in their heads. And Shane in his beanie, and I in my cap, had just headed home, both in need of a nap. When back in the building I heard quite the sound, I stopped in my tracks and turned right back around. Right back to the door I flew like a hawk, but to my surprise someone had turned the lock. The moon on the window had let in some light. I looked on inside, something didn't seem right. When what to my wondering eyes should appear, someone stood inside, and he had a full beard. Sneaking around, neither angry or scary, I knew in a moment it couldn't be Gary. Even louder than Bengals he started to roar. He reached into his bag, pulled out boxes galore. For Isaac, for Mary, for Lindsay and Billy, one for Subi, Sarow, Adam and Riley. The people that work here are the best of them all. Thank you for the work that you lot did this fall. I could see in the bag the gifts weren't just for us, some for CNA students and someone named Gus. Some for Holly and Tracy, another for Scott, some that said NKA and some that did not. Mike got an abacus, Aaron CPUs. Shirley got her catalogs. This was great news. There were some new torches for those who are welding. It's a good thing CEWT offers specialized training. With new classes for cooking and marketing too, there's almost nothing that CEWT can't do for you. Let's see who is left. Santa looked at his list. Raylan and Bailey, they simply cannot be missed. One gift for everyone, 2 gifts for Penny, though Shane is such trouble he shouldn't get any. I just stood there and watched, not quite sure what to do. Even if I told someone, they would not think it's true. I figured it best just to stay put and stare. Hopefully if I'm caught, old St. Nick will not care. Still unloading his bag, but moving quite fast, Santa put down more presents. I watched through the glass. Then he stopped for a moment. He knew that I saw. He continued to work as I stood there in awe. As he laid the last gift underneath the green tree, I caught glimpse of a face familiar to me. He stood right back up, then he began pacing. It wasn't Santa, it was actually Jason. He then left the place in a movement so swift, I watched as he fled. He had left me a gift. Then he yelled to the world as he went out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.